What's up, guys? This video really isn't for my viewers. It's more a public thank you to all the people who went to the effort to make that video about me and VGC in the UK on Jamie Kean's channel. I'm not sure if you saw it. If you did, then you know what's going on here. If you didn't, you're probably a little confused. But for me, this is a big thank you to my friends. And I really do view every one of those people as a friend who I have met through Pokemon or through YouTube. And it's become a huge experience for me. And they're some of my best friends now. They really are. Some of these people I've met online, which I never thought I would do, are some of my best friends, which is shocking to me in a way. But I feel lucky to have them as my friends. So Jamie Kean put the video together and organized it all. And I met Jamie at Nationals I met him at German Nationals and he didn't even know who I was. We were chatting with a mutual friend and then we chatted a bit. And then I met him again at British Nationals and we just had a great day. It wasn't a great event. It wasn't very well organized, but it was a great day. And it was a great friend that I made that day. And he really, really has been an amazing friend since then. You've seen him on my videos. You've seen him hanging out at my house. You've seen me hanging out with him at events and things. You know that we're mates. And Jamie, thank you so much. Second up, and completely unexpected actually, was Cybertron. Aaron Zeng basically saying that I was doing a good job, and that means the world to me, because as far as I'm concerned, I looked up to Aaron for VGC since I met him at Apex. I knew who he was before Apex. I watched his channel. I got to meet him at Apex, which I was really excited about. It was like me being a fan, but also we were about the same size on YouTube and all of that. And it was a bit awkward at first because it was like, how do I approach him? Do I approach him as a fan, as a fellow content creator? But he was so open and just willing to teach. He was helping me learn VGC. He ended up winning that event, I believe. I threatened him with a spear tackle if he didn't win Top Cut. And then he won Top Cut. So Aaron's a great friend. I really am looking forward to hanging out with him at Worlds this year. I haven't really got to hang out with him much on Skype and things because he's so busy with his life and YouTube and everything. Really, really dedicated guy. Amazing guy that he manages to put out all that content. And he's still doing, I think he's studying still and he's got work placements. One of the busiest guys I know. One of the most inspiring guys I know. Really amazing guy. Then there's Boyt. Jamie Boyt and Jamie Miller thanked me together. They did their bit together. And Jamie Boyt and Jamie Miller, I met them through Jamie Kean. So to me, they're Boyt and Miller. And then Kean is Jamie. But they're all Jamie. They're Team Jamie. Great UK VGC team. Together, they have actually taken me under their collective wing and taught me to play VGC, which is what put me in the position where I was able to commentate and I was able to feel confident commentating VGC because they basically said, no, Duncan, you're bad at VGC and we're going to teach you to be good at VGC. You've got to stop thinking of it as OU. You've got to focus. You've got to do this. You've got to do that. Here's a good team. This is how you use the team. They really, they were my mentors for VGC. And then there was Baz Anderson. Now, Baz is somebody, I've known his name since long before I started YouTube or any of that. I went to a Pokemon event and everyone was talking about what Baz was using. Everyone was saying, Liloom, that's all Baz. Liloom showed up all over the place, whomped on me. It was great. I got beaten by Baz's team twice at that event, if not 3 times. It was awesome. And it was right either when I was starting YouTube or before I started YouTube. I can't even remember. But Baz has been somebody that I've known about for a very long time. And I've had the fantastic opportunity to meet and work with him recently on some content. You can check out his channel down below. Everybody's channel's down below. Everybody here is a content creator. So you can check them all out down below, except for Adam Mack, who I will thank later on. Then talking of mentors, Joey, the guy who taught me to play Pokemon at all. When I first met everybody, I played Pokemon casually. I was breeding for shiny Pokemon, which I know that sounds strange. Oh no, I wasn't breeding for shiny Pokemon. I was breeding for perfect Pokemon, and then I got a shiny for the first time. But I was breeding for perfect Pokemon just because I like having things perfect. And I met everybody because I traded a perfect Pokemon to a member of the Pokemon group. I'll get to that later. But I met Joey in this group called the Pokemon Cartel. And he basically said, you should play competitive. It's where Pokemon's at. You're breeding all these Pokemon. This was before Pokebank. So 6IV Pokemon were incredibly valuable. I was breeding them for everybody, trading them all to them, and they were saying, no, you should play with them. You should train them yourself, play with them, play competitive Pokemon. Here's Showdown. Here's how it works. Practice on Showdown and make your team in game, breed it and play with it. And Joey taught me to play. He taught me how to find my win condition. He taught me how to build a decent team. And then Joey coming and saying that I'm doing a good job to me is like, all right. Thank you, Joey. Thank you. So then there's Shofu, big Shofu. Who doesn't know who Shofu is? He is the reason I have a YouTube channel. He is the reason I streamed ever. He's the reason I made my Twitter. Matt Houston is also involved in that because he created my YouTube channel. He created my Twitter. He didn't create my Twitch. That was me. And that's why it's got the rubbish name of Derpanite. But that's another story for another time. Shofu wanted a 6IV Aegis-Slash. That's what he wanted. He needed it. He needed a brave 6IV Aegis-Slash for his team. He goes, does anybody in my Twitch chat have one? And I'd been breeding hone edges all day. I had perfect hone edges all over the place. I had loads of 5IV ones, 6IV ones, and then I had a shiny 6IV one. And I was like, this guy's a good streamer. He's been keeping me entertained while I've been hatching eggs. That's why I've been watching him battle, is because it's fun to watch somebody battle, even though I didn't know how at the time. I'll trade him one. So I go in the chat and I'm like, I'll do it. I'm Derpanite at the time. I'll do it. And I trade him the 6IV hone edge. And then he's like, oh, this is a brave one. Yeah, I did say brave, but I need an adamant one as well for a different team. I was like, oh, got you. Trade him an adamant one with 6IVs. At this point, he's freaking out because nobody knows about Destiny not breeding at this time. It was really not used or not known very well. I knew because of game FAQs and another friend of mine who actually translated something from Japanese. It was a big mess, but there was like a theory thread on game FAQs and then my friend translated something and it was all worked out. And I was doing the Destiny breeding with the Everstone on one, Destiny not on the other. Very common method now, but wasn't so common back then. Shofu was like, get this man in the call. We need this power. And they added me to the Skype call. At this point, I had never had Skype. So I had to download Skype for that. And I had no mic, no headset, no nothing. I was living in a house which was currently being renovated, so I had no heating. I was watching streams and playing Pokemon basically in the evenings to keep myself amused because I had nothing to do because I had to be in this renovated house, so I couldn't even have friends over or hang out like I really love to do. That's what I love to do, is I like hosting my friends and they're like, come over, play video games, we'll have a few drinks, it'll be a lot of fun. Anyway, Shofu gets me in the call, and at first I'm just typing while in the call, listening on my iPhone headphones, listening plugged into my computer, listening to them talk while typing responses, and they're like, this man needs a mic. So the next day, I went down the road and I bought a £1 mic. That is like a dollar store mic. And I got in the call with them and they were like, oh, he's British. And Shofu's chat started getting excited. I spoke to the chat. I made a joke about being knee deep. So reveal, that's how the name came about. Matt's like, that's your tag. Made my Twitter of Duncan knee deep. Shofu's like, you should start creating videos. Shofu took, I think he kept encouraging me for like 2 months to stream and make videos. Eventually I did it. So you guys watch my content. Shofu is the reason my content exists. And if he hadn't encouraged me and told me I could do it, I'd have never tried it. And now I'm doing it full time, which is just insane. Now we're going to get on to people who thank me who are more recent in my life. Matt and Rina. I met them basically. I met Matt at Wakefield Regionals. I commentated one match with him. It was an amazing experience. I really had so much fun. It's the reason I started to want to commentate. It was awesome. I really, really enjoyed commentating with Matt at Wakefield. It was phenomenal. It was so much fun. It really was. And then we met again at Glasgow, and I sort of came in because they didn't have the equipment they needed to stream. The stream was about to go down. I was actually signed up to compete. I was planning to compete. I had my team ready to compete, and they're like, we need your laptop. And at this point, I didn't really know them, and I wasn't really comfortable with going, yes, here is my £1,500 super laptop. You can use this, and I will not be involved because I will be on the other side of the room playing Pokemon. I was like, nah, but I did really enjoy commentating with you, Matt, at Wakefield. So if we can all commentate together and I can sit and watch my laptop like a hawk because I'm paranoid, then we might be able to do this. And they agreed. And we ended up streaming it to my account because my account had really good, it's a partnered account. So I had really good, like on the good high traffic servers, and people get quality options so people can watch on mobile, all of that good stuff. And it was just an amazing time. Glasgow was awesome. I think we capped out at like 1,400 viewers. It was amazing. Matt, Rina, and I all really, really enjoyed ourselves. We all made friends. We were basically just blown away by the reception of you guys when you were watching that stream. So that's how I met Matt and Rina. They are newer friends, but that does not mean they are not friends. They are still really, really good friends of mine. I just don't have as many stories with them yet, but I'm looking forward to continuing that friendship. And thank you so much, guys. It means the world to me what you had to say. Finally, Adam Mack. Now, Adam Mack's a different one. Adam Mack's just a genuinely great bloke who I met in line at Nationals. It wasn't because I'd met him because I was getting tips from him or because he was making a big noise or anything like that. He was literally just the bloke in front of me in the line at Nationals for Pokemon, and we got to chatting, and he turned out to be a really cool guy. And then when we met Jamie Kean we met up with Jamie Kean. He met up as well, and we all made friends, and we all were like, this tournament's like not going anywhere. We're at round 4, but it's like 8 p.m. and it started at 9. So let's just go. And then we went and got drinks. Jamie actually stayed because he was top cutting. So, you know, of course he was going to stay. And Adam's just been a great guy since then. He lives just an hour and a half away from me by car, so he's been up to visit quite a few times. He's made that delicious chicken pie, which I've tweeted about, and he's just a great guy. So thank you so much, Adam, for all the kind words. Thank you to all of you for all the kind words. I'm sorry to everybody to have rambled on for 11 minutes when this will make absolutely no sense to you. So I will put the original video down below, even though it does look like a little bit of self-service, because it is them just saying nice things about me. But it made me feel really, really good. So I thought I'd return the favor and say some nice things about them. Thank you so much to everyone in that video who said nice things about me. I'm repeating myself. And thank you to all of you for watching through this rambly rant. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys with another video today. And it should be a free-for-all, I think. Or it might be a roulette. Or it might be VGC. I'm not sure. It's something. Enjoy the video. Bye-bye. Alright then guys, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, you can click up here to see more videos of this type on my channel. If you want to check out something else a little bit different, then you can click down here. And if you want to see everything that I upload, you can click the subscribe button right here.